Hi everyone, my name is Pastor Charles Williams and I'm the founder and the creator of the concept known all over the world today as the Amber Alert system here in the United States of America, Amber Alert EU throughout all of Europe, and the Child Rescue Alert in other parts of the world. And this is a commentary on the past 24 hours. 3, 2, 1. Well, no doubt, many of you all know by now that over the past 24 hours here in the state of Ohio, three women now who were teenagers at the time of their abductions were found on yesterday, and they were all found safe. We all rejoice in that they were found, and that we wish them well and a very speedily recovery, mind, body, and spirit. And so we were sitting down and we've been watching the reports much like you all have. Our phone has been going crazy, much like many of my associates have. And I just wanted to just kind of break in here and just say a couple of things. One, underscore, the involvement between law enforcement and the community. Okay? It is critical. It is critical. These young ladies were found because someone dared to get involved. Charles Ramsey was the one whom I will forever call a hero. He was the one who was walking down the street, who went over and who heard the ladies yell, who heard Amanda's yelling, and went over, and Amanda could not get the door open. But it's because of the heroic acts of Charles Ramsey that that African-American young man that went over and helped force the door open, which allowed Amanda to run to freedom and to use Charles's smartphone to call 911. No doubt many of you all have heard, we will always hear about the 911 tape, okay? But let's not forget the fact that it was an African-American brother by the name of Charles Ramsey who not only forced the door open, but who gave her the phone to make the phone call to the 911 dispatch operator. And so my hat's off to Charles Ramsey. He gets my Community Involvement Award for that, for doing that. And I hope to meet him in the not too distant future. I want to also say to this, this is not a black and white issue. It's a community issue. Though, like I just said, I believe in the heroic acts of Charles Ramsey. There are those who are already saying that he was not a hero, but that that the girl was a hero. It really doesn't matter. Can we just all, in the words of the late Dr. Rodney King, can we just all get along? Okay? And let's not squabble over who did what and so forth. Let's just all get along and thank God for the freedom. Being locked up and cooped up and bound for 10 plus years. I mean, a lot of horrible things have gone on. Now, I want to caution you on a couple of things as the Amber Alert founder. I stand with the law enforcement community in their decision. At the time that these young ladies became abducted, some of the families were told, as I have read and as I have heard, that they were not able to receive an Amber Alert because there was no confirmation of an abduction. And so thus they did not receive an Amber Alert. And so I stand with the law enforcement community at the time who was working the case at that time. Now the Amber Alert has evolved into many different forms now. And no doubt, if we could turn back the hands of time and use the Amber Alert now, there would be no doubt at all that that they would have received an Amber Alert. But given the time that it was in and the way the system was set up, I have to stand with the decision of law enforcement who were our boots on the ground there in the Cleveland, Ohio area. But I thank God, we thank God once again that they have been found and they have been safely recovered. And so this is why one of the reasons right now that we have come up with a new alert now, which is called the courtesy alert, for this very reason, because I realized that there were too many children falling through the cracks, too many families being told that their child does not qualify for an Amber Alert, and so their little pretty faces didn't make the media, okay? So we now have in place what is called a courtesy alert, which is something that, again, I have created, and which is something in which I personally issue whenever a child does not meet the criteria of an Amber Alert, to help give the families, to keep their loved ones' names, faces, and their stories out before the public. And so I just wanted to just break in here and just say that. And I want to caution you about this. If we learned anything at all from the Boston bombings, it's this: never believe the first reports. There is a flurry of information that is coming out right now, okay? Most of it which is inaccurate, most of it which is flat out false. And so I would encourage you to do as I am, to just kind of take a chill pill, take a deep breath, let the investigators do the work, let's let the chips fall where they may, and after a while we will know the full story. But don't just run half-cocked with the first thing that you hear, because often, as we have seen from most of the mainstream media, a lot of the first things that we hear are not the whole story. Okay, so I just wanted to just break in here and just express our sincere thanks to everyone who was involved. Whatever you had to do down through the years, my Lord, my God, investigators, some who may not even be here anymore. We want to thank all of you for your support, for doing your due diligence in this case. And I'm sure there will be more things that will come forth in just a little bit of time. But once again, my hat's off to my hero in this matter, Charles Ramsey, and to Amanda, who bravely took it up on her own to try to bolt through the door. But with the help of Charles, she made it. Okay? So thank you so very much. I will be posting comments in the comment section here, and you feel free. You can post a comment in the comment section of this video. I want to hear from you, okay, as it relates to this case. Thanks, and God bless now, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.